During the early days of winter, we can see frost on top of fallen leaves on the ground. The vibrancy of fall colors start to pale, and the overnight chill becomes stronger. Nature is telling us that winter has arrived. With the changes in each passing season, our skin also experiences different changes. Coming from a hot summer, the skin produces a lot of melanin. Prolonged UV exposure creates lingering inflammation and redness that last even during autumn. At the start of winter, the drop in humidity makes for drier skin with slow turnover. All these changes may lead to hard-to-remove spots, or what we call pigmentation freeze. The cause of hard-to-remove spots can be found deep in our skin. After melanosomes are transferred to keratinocytes, these melanosomes are broken up and the melanin is dispersed around the cell. Any excess of melanin is gradually removed as the skin turns over. However, when these transferred melanosomes are not broken down, they start to accumulate at the basal layer. This accumulation, or the frozen state of melanosomes, slows down skin turnover, creating stubborn, hard-to-remove spots. What happens if we can unfreeze these frozen melanosomes? To explain this visually, we recreated these pigmented skin layers with Petri dishes. The upper layers contain dispersed melanin, while the bottom layer represents clusters of melanosomes. As seen from the top, these dense clusters at the bottom layer actually make spots look visible. Once we shake the bottom dish, these melanosome clusters get dispersed and we get a clearer view. To know the key to unfreeze frozen melanosomes, let's take a look again at the pigmentation process. First, a stimulated melanocyte starts to produce melanin within clusters called melanosomes. These melanosomes are then guided by dendrites to be transferred into neighboring keratinocytes. Transferred melanosomes then trigger the release of lysosomes, the digestive system of keratinocytes. Within lysosomes, it contains our key actor called cathepsins. These are protein-degrading enzymes that can digest the melanosome membrane. With the degradation of melanosomes, pigment is released around the cell. Keratinocytes with dispersed melanin then move upward from the basal layer to the upper skin layers. Any excess melanin is eventually removed through skin turnover. So, how do we activate cathepsin? After screening several botanicals, we discovered a traditional medicine herb that can help activate this enzyme and promote the breakdown of frozen melanosomes. The plant is Japanese Angelica, or tauki in Japan. Tauki is considered one of the powerful herbs in East Asian traditional medicine, sharing the same class as licorice root, ginseng, or Chinese peony. Tauki combines two Chinese characters that literally means to go home right away. Since ancient times, the herbal infusion was given to women who just gave birth so they could regain their strength and return home to their family right away. Japanese Angelica is cultivated in Hokkaido, the northernmost part of Japan. Hokkaido is a popular place during winter for skiing, spicy miso ramen, and snow festivals. From our in vitro evaluation, Japanese Angelica root extract strongly promotes total cathepsin activity in keratinocytes. The extract specifically promotes two types of cathepsins. First is cathepsin K. Secondly, it also activates cathepsin L2, a lysosomic enzyme actively involved in melanosome membrane degradation. To visualize the dispersion and digestion effect of Japanese Angelica extract on melanosomes, a co-culture of keratinocyte and melanocytes were prepared and incubated for 5 days. The protein found in the melanosome's membrane, TRP1, was stained so we could observe its digestion and successive dispersion. In this co-culture model, we used two views, one to show the integrity of the melanosome membrane stained for TRP1 protein, and a phase contrast view to show if the clusters are broken down and dispersed after. Treatment of the co-culture with 25 micrograms of Japanese Angelica root extract showed 53% degradation of melanosomes and its dispersion. With 50 micrograms of the extract, we saw a higher degradation rate of 82%, better dispersion, and a much clearer view. To check the effect on pigmented spots, 12 volunteers with existing facial age spots and an average age of 42 years were selected. The group was split to use either a placebo or a cream with 2% Japanese Angelica root extract 2 times in a day. Treatment lasted for 2 months, and visual change was analyzed using VISIA and UV photography. After 2 months of treatment, a positive change on age spots was confirmed with the application of 2% Japanese Angelica root extract. Through UV photography, we could see subsurface pigmentation of treated spots diminished during the treatment period. Moreover, age spots treated with the extract also maintained a higher L-star or brightness value compared to placebo. Winter has just arrived, but not everything has to slow down. With Japanese Angelica root extract, we can prevent pigmentation freeze and enjoy the early days of winter with clearer, brighter skin.